Hello friends, welcome back. So I guess we're just going to do a general reading now that Trump is back in office. Let's see the general information we need to know as Bitcoiners. Okay, going to clear the space. Okay, let's see what we got now that Trump is back. I watched the inauguration all day yesterday. It was quite an affair. I mean, this man is in his 80s. I was exhausted, and he had to be presidential the whole day. So, yeah, he walked through it. I saw he had a little bit of a limp when he was walking around the, inspecting the military troops during the parade. That was quite a lot of pageantry. I loved the heraldic trumpets. I thought that was exceptional. I am ambitious and motivated. Yeah, Trump is ambitious and motivated. This guy, I think he already signed 78 reversals of Biden directives, I think I want to say. Yeah, presidential, directives or whatever. And he reversed 78 of those, and he did a lot of things, and we got to do a show on Free Ross, because there were people that were upset about that. I think that's going to happen today, which is the day after. But let's just see. Trump, back in office. What do you need to tell us here? Gratitude list. Yeah, we're grateful. For all the things he's already done, and he's only been in office like half a day. Okay, let's listen. Gratitude list. Counting your blessings and feeling gratitude for what you already have helps you be centered in your heart instead of fixated on worries in your mind. What and who are you grateful for right now? Trump. Keep focusing upon gratitude and you'll discover the amazing generosity of the universe. Well, there you go. So be grateful for all the things we have, because guess what? We're going to get more. And as I was saying, that 222 on the timer, no worries, 222. Okay, let's see what our cosmic oracles are going to tell us about Trump being back in office. Yeah. It's a big deal. That's a very big deal for the whole world. Stop ruminating over what you did or didn't do. Let it go. So, forget about the past. We got to move forward now. We're building a whole new world. Building a whole new world. Okay. Maybe our fairy tarot. Fred! Knock it off, Fred! It usually doesn't work. She's pretty stubborn. See? That's why I picked her. Because she's like a rebellious little thing. I got picked with her. I saw her face and said, no, she's mine. Because she was looking around thinking how everybody was doing everything wrong and she could do it better. Unity. Do the right thing for the right reason. Compare traditional versus new approaches to see which works for you. A spiritually minded community. Unity. Look at that. That's what he's bringing about. He's making peace. We have to be a united world before the off-worlders will make themselves known and invite us into the rest of the galaxy. We have to be a united world. And if we don't work toward that, we're never going to get there. This is the way forward. A united world. Okay, let's see what the tarot can tell us about Trump and this new adventure. Is it cold by you? Because it's like ridiculous here. It's ridiculous cold here. It's like 20 is the high. I think it was 7. So, here we are in the Northeast where Trump was, near D.C. They said it was so cold there was no way they were going to do that that event outside. It was supposed to be a big parade, but anyway. Okay, tarot. Clean off our workspace here. Alright. So how is Trump showing up? Oh, so many things, so many choices. He's doing so many things. So many choices. There's just so much to do. So many reversals, so many things. And the challenge is getting past everybody feeling so defeated and defeated. Getting past all the terrible experience we just had. Look at that. We're coming out as strong. Yeah, because finally we're going to be Americans again. Instead of whatever distortion they were trying to make us. Wow, Wheel of Fortune. That's in the short-term goal, yeah. Pushing that wheel, making it different. Yeah, that's Trump, changing the wheel. Whew. Yeah, celebration, definitely. Coming together, celebrating. That's what they were doing all day yesterday. Death of the old. There goes Biden. There goes Harris. Out, done, gone. Seriously. A lot of criminals. Okay, and the world card. So look at that. That's a change and that's a change. This is a completion. This is success. We made it. We made it through this mess. If you're still standing today, good for you. Okay, now we have to balance things out. We got to reduce the evil. We got to reduce the distortion. We got to get back on what's true and what's real. Last man standing, not surprised. Yeah, if you made it this far, last man standing. So, hopes and fears. Hopes. We are the last man standing. Fear is we're the last man standing. Where did everybody go? Judgment. Yep. Okay, now it starts. Now we start looking at all this stuff. They got out of the Paris Climate Accords. They got out of all these things. WHO. They're out all those things. He signed all the documents. I watched him do it, and they told him what it was. He said, "Oh, that's a biggie." So, yeah, no more climate change. No more of that crap. My son was saying the young people are saying, Al Gore, just shut up. You've been telling us the world's coming to an end forever. And it hasn't. So just shut up. That's what they're saying. That's what they're saying to these creeps who come out and proclaim all these things. Just to disturb people, just to disrupt the system, just to screw around so that everybody isn't united, everybody isn't happy and comfortable and productive. Yeah. So let's see. Clouds. Okay, so there are still some things that have not yet been revealed to us. There's still some obscurity. There's a death to a lot of the old stuff. It's gone. And that death cult is also going to be gone. That death cult, that satanic death cult is going to be gone. Because people are going to live their legacy and their life and with their families. And it's going to go back to prosperity, heritage. Yeah, it's going to go back to those things. Because it's a death to this death cult. Death to the death cult. That's what I say. They want death? Good. Let's give it to them. No more. You're done. You are on the losing side. Okay. Well, all these people have been getting a free ride. That's over. Okay. Green Witch. Sickle. Oh, yeah. Cut away the dead stuff. Make room for the new stuff. Make room for all of the good things. That's the end of a cycle. That's the death. That's this wheel turning. Shall we read it? We know what it means. Sickle. Focus, regrowth, letting go. The sickle is a gardening tool used for harvesting and reaping, though it is also closely associated with death. In art, death is often seen holding this tool, a symbol of taking a life that is finished. Yeah, that death cult is done. Death cult is done. There you go. Sickle, coffin, death card, right there. I don't know, I can't hold it with one hand, I can hold it with two hands. That's the end of that death cycle, that death cult. No more. We're gonna talk about life. We're gonna talk about the good things. No more of this crap. Look at that. The Tarot, the Green Witch, and the Lenormand all agree. Yeah, done with the death cult. The sickle helps you to clear away dead matter and control overgrowth, allowing for new growth to take place unhindered. Clearing and cutting away outdated or unneeded material leaves space for new life and beginnings. It doesn't cut life short. Instead, it refocuses available resources so that life can continue. The sickle card reminds you to cut away what drains your energy or no longer serves you, so focused growth can take place. What parts of your life need to be cut back or cut out completely to help you grow? Yeah, that's those negative people. That's the, the job that doesn't work. It's not sustainable. You're not earning enough. It's those things. It's those things that are just untenable, that need to just change. And little at a time. One thing and then another thing. I'm currently sort of changing out my wardrobe, and it's a couple shirts and a pair of pants here, and I see something nice. It's not a big shopping spree. It's when I find something I like, I get it, and that's it. I bought mittens over the summer, and I'm so glad I did. They're the greatest mittens. I'm using them now. In fact, I probably got to wash them. They're pretty dirty. Okay, time to breathe out. Yeah. Because we've been holding our breath until this inauguration. We've been holding our breath going, oh, is it going to happen? We've been lied to so many times. We've been rug pulled. There's so much that is just unjustified, and yet it happens. And now I think that's going to change. Disseminating moon. Let's look for this. Okay, 34. Time to breathe out. The intensity of the full moon has abated. Boy, is that true, and this is a tough full moon. And what are we left with? That's what this card is asking you. Disseminating moon. It suggests that the situation you're asking about has now peaked, and it's time for you to regroup and learn from your experiences rather than blindly forging ahead. Have faith that what is happening is for the best. Surrender, yeah. Try to accept the way things are now and give yourself and others time out to relax. Just breathe. We can't be on all the time. If you feel you've hit an obstacle and even failed in some way, now is the time to reflect on how to do things differently next time. Yeah, Aquarius is all about doing things differently. The third way, be honest with yourself if you feel bad about your current situation, and then remind yourself that life goes in cycles. I am where I am, and it's okay. You should know where you stand either now or very soon. You need to take some time out for your own good. It's time for you to share your wisdom and experience with someone else. Avoid falling into a slump. The teaching, the disseminating moon, is the first moon phase after the explosion of energy that comes with the full moon. No matter when you pick this card, it suggests you're at a more tranquil point in life, whatever your situation you're asking about. This is not the ideal time to start something new. The disseminating moon is the time to breathe out. Give yourself some time off and think about what has passed. Yeah, boy, really. The dust is still settling. Trump has been in office for less than 24 hours, and the dust is still settling. He said that. He said that they were asking him questions while he was signing documents, and he was talking about this and that, China and whatever. And he said, I just got here. Like, give me a break. I just got here. I just got here. Like, hold on, I just got here. He literally said that, and I'm thinking, he's doing as much as he can, and they're still on his back about it. So, yeah, and he's smart enough to say, I just got here, just back off. But a lot of people are going to go away, and those are the people that don't work for him anymore. He's getting rid of the dead wood. He's getting rid of the dead wood. A lot of people are getting fired. You know, they called back all of the federal workers, and what they're going to do is they're going to get everybody, and they're going to find out what they do and who they are, and then they're going to fire a whole bunch of them. Because why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you? So, we'll see. We'll see. Scorpion, passionate, competitive, tends toward isolation. The scorpion is a passionate and determined creature. Their career is very important to them, as are a few select friends. Sometimes the scorpion's heat festers and they focus on an unresolved event from the past, usually a situation where they were left feeling burned. Boy, if that doesn't describe all those court cases and all that other shit. The Scorpion card says it's time to come clean about your feelings so everyone can heal and you can get back to your usual fiery but fun self. Wild and free and fierce. Yeah, he was talking a lot about all the things he said in the speeches and how everybody was like, oh, sir, you can't say that, you can't say that. So he toned it down a lot, but he said a lot of things right to their faces. But you know what else? All of those past presidents, whether they're alive or not, they need to be documented that they attended that service, that they witnessed that he became president, that they were okay with it, even if they had different ideas about things. And that's why it was so important that Obama and Clinton and Hillary Clinton were there, because they needed to see the installment, and Biden and Harris, they needed to see this installment in a peaceful way and bring it forward. So he is always a chess. It's always a chess game. It's always a 5D chess game. Anyway, so there we have it. This is Trump back in office after the inauguration, and yeah, it's going to be an interesting time. But it's we're done with that death cult. Yep, we're done with that. It's over. That's going to go away, and I am so glad, because I got to tell you, that thing has pretty much ruined my life. And now I'm rebuilding, and it's okay. I'll come back. I always do. I'm like the phoenix. But yeah, I'm so glad this time when I stand, there'll be people standing with me. That's a big difference. All right. Anyway, thanks for listening. I really appreciate it. Like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. And we'll see you soon.